Did you notice one thing, or a couple of things that were absent in that level, actually?
Like what?
Level intro, level exit cutscenes?
You're right. That might be, that's another example, maybe, of not having enough dev time.
It's kind of a shame. But it goes for a more Spyro 1 level of simplicity, so what are you going to do?
This definitely does feel like a combination of Spyro 1 and 2 in many ways.
This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress.
Well,
Suppose I could...
Moneybags, I could accept it when you were just fleecing me, but now you're in the slave
Pay
trade.
me, say, a small fee?
No thanks.
Don't worry, Spyro. Sheila won't stay in jail forever. The sorceress is thinking about having her executed next Thursday.
Jesus. Okay, I think we should get her out of here.
Sheila the kangaroo locked up. Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet
Money's in the bag, baby.
Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
Oh, Moneybags, I'm gonna charge you into the horizon.
You'll get your comeuppance someday.
This favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, that day was now, I guess.
I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's
Tanner, I would like you to go to Google and look up Sheila's original design and tell me which one you prefer.
Then all of a sudden
Well,
you look like,
hey,
poof,
I don't need to Google it. I know what it looks like, and I'm gonna take a
they
bit
say
of
it was
controversial
over 1,000 years
stance.
ago, I think.
I kinda prefer this
Yeah.
one.
And
Okay.
the weird thing is, after
I
they
do
left,
think the
all the
original
magic in the world
design
just
is
sort of went with them.
really
I mean, they
bland
say this world
because
is
it's
down
literally
magic coming out of the
it's she
world
has
flying ships,
she's just a
singing
kangaroo.
forests, wishing stones,
There's
you name it.
nothing
When
else
the
going
dragons
on
left,
there.
it all just
And I do
dried
feel
up.
like out of even out of all the animal buddy designs,
Yeah, they're starting to fade
that's
out
kind
too,
of
one by
bland.
one. I gotta get back
So
home and
I
do
don't
some
mind
damage
giving
control.
her at least
Come
a
visit
little
anytime you
something.
like.
I think the shirt was nice. The hair I could have gone without, but I think they might have tried that and it looked a bit weird probably.
Alright, alternate character time, let's go, and then we'll double back to Sunny Villa. There is one buddy in this game which I prefer the original design of, but they're a ways off, so I'll leave that for when we get to him.
I think I know which one that's gonna be.
Well, no spoilers.
No spoilers for this 20-year-old game.
Shut up, you.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Off she goes.
Hiya, Sheila. That you were gone.
It's like we just walked into a different platformer.
It's okay though.
A little bit. The other friend characters do kind of have very different gameplay styles. So you'll have to, you know, get used to them a bit. For the most part, none of them are too different in a way that your Spyro skills, you know, go to waste or anything. But Sheila here can double jump. She can kick. She can do a big slam attack. And as far as I'm aware, that's about it.
Using your air hop. It's easy.
Okay.
Just press the jump
Press
button
X.
again at the top of your jump.
You got it. I'm pretty sure you can do a Giga Jump as well. We'll learn that soon. Alright, there we go. You just gotta do it as soon as you land.
Ah, like a little bounding move. I like that.
Yeah. So we got no fire, but we got a mean kick on us. Let's see if there's any skill points here. No, I'm not seeing any.
Nope, doesn't seem like there are.
Well, there we go then.
I do remember her kick being a bit more, having a bit more oomph behind it in the original. It doesn't look like it has the same amount. It's like Donkey Kong's kick in DK64. You know the one.
Alright. Jump again when you land to double jump. You got it. Whee! That's pretty satisfying though.
Home at
This place has 3 eggs and
last.
400
I must say, this
gems.
Pretty compact.
You deserve it
Then again, it is the first alternate gameplay style level, so they wanted to go easy on it, I guess.
And we get Ruby.
Oh.
Where's Yang, Blake, and Weiss? Ha ha ha.
Where's Sapphire?
Oh, we went for two different references. Very different references.
That just shows the difference between us, I think.
My mind first goes to anime.
Is that really anime, though?
You know what? Honestly, it has a manga. It has multiple mangas, and even though it's made by a Westerner, it's like, it's close enough.
You know, it's funny, you could have said the same thing to me, honestly. Is it really anime? It tries hard to be, even though it doesn't, and it just references stuff that Rebecca liked, but I'm getting into one of my classic Entom tangents again, so... Okay, I thought there was something secret up there. Apparently not.
I wonder, can kangaroos swim? That's a legitimate question that I'm having right now.
Well, you look that up, I'll field test it. Yes.
Kangaroos are good swimmers.
There you go.
They swim to avoid predators and use their forepaws to drown pursuers.
Oh. Okay.
So one thing that I think some people don't know is that kangaroos are not like this wholly protected species in Australia. They are a menace, and they will be shot by people on their properties because there are so many of them. I've heard kangaroo burgers are actually really good.
So I was just marveling at the reused animation there. Boing. I could have sworn there was like a secret thing in here. Maybe I'm... Oh, there it is. That's the thing with old memories. Some of them are correct, some are not.
Or some of them, you know, slightly misplace the layouts of things.
She also has Spyro's head mash, but she just does it with her feet instead.
They are the largest part of her body.
Indeed. Boing. You bastard. Oh, I'll get you. He had a little cap on his antler.
He had a little sweater, too.
What's up?
Those Rhinox have taken over. There'll be no stopping them unless we can smash their huts.
Okay. They'll keep respawning. Gotta destroy their houses. Make them homeless. Evict them.
I'll confuse the Rhinox with taunts while you stomp their huts. Okay?
I've been taunting them, singing off key. Me mamo. Me mama. They hate it.
Action button in the air.
Let's go.
I do think that moving towards... Because as far as I'm aware, the Rhinox become a recurring sort of villain faction. I do think out of all of the... Oh.
Yeah, I saw you. You can't hide your T-pose from me.
There he goes!
Oh, Sandro. Bless you, you did the best job you could. Oh, bless. I guess the jank was a little bit less obvious than the PS1 days. You motherfuckers. Trying to step to me. This is my Alp. Fuckers. Not very good at judging draw distance, so I am. Doop-de-doop-a-doo. I think that's basically the level done, apart from a few extra areas.
It is a rather short little one. I mean, it is just one to introduce you to the character mostly. It's not like it's, you know, meant to be a massive challenge, because, as we'll see, we do get to play as her in the other levels, too.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Were you planning to eat this egg?
I think most people had that plan.
Your nan's a dragon. Oh.
That's the new season of Black Mirror. Instead of making everything be, you know, your mom runs on batteries, it's your nan's a dragon.
What if your mum was a dragon in the Forgotten Realms? Wouldn't that be something? She wasn't extinct after all? Jesus. What's Charlie Brooker doing these days?
I don't know who that is.
He's the guy who writes Black Mirror.
Oh, well, he's still making new episodes of Black Mirror. They still come out.
Okay, well. Thanks for the insight, Tanner. Appreciate it.
There was one episode that I watched, because my dad likes to watch it. I don't watch it a ton, but, you know, I come upstairs, he's watching it, and it's literally, yo, this new VR Street Fighter game, I play as a girl character, and I become, like, I want to be this girl character, and then in the middle of the Street Fighter game, they start making out in the VR, and it's very weird. It's a very strange thing.
Yep, that one I've heard of, and then doesn't, like, the guy's girlfriend, IRL, get jealous or something? It's a weird situation. I don't blame you if you don't know all the details.
Yeah, all I knew was Street Fighter plus kissing. It was strange, but you know what? Hey, I gotta do something after all those episodes.
Alright, where's the last ones? Down here? Where are you pointing me to exactly? Are they down here? Did I miss some? Nope, it must be back there.
Must be back in the previous cave section.
Bloody hell. That's a right rip snorter, so it is. God, I was in Vinny's chat the other day. Well, the chat that was recorded, anyway. And, yeah, let's just say, when I saw the words, are these voice actors Australian, when he was playing Xenoblade Chronicles, it almost sent me into a seizure.
That's strange. I know there's some people who have a real hard time, you know, detecting accents, but that's pretty hard to get that wrong on.
Well, some people are borderline deaf, I guess. Seriously? Jesus. It's always the one, Tanner. It's always the one. Well, that was fun, but the jank is very evident now. I'm not going to like harp on it and whatnot, but it is there. You know, I kind of have to be unbiased in my takes for this sort of thing.
We'll point it out when we see it, but we won't go too deep into it.
Tanner, the animation of her flying through in a static stand model was hilarious.
It's pretty good.
Like, whoa. Oh, Spyro 3 Reignited. Oh, Sanzaru Games. Oh, Sunrise Spring. Oh, 798 gems.
So we're gonna go right back to Sunny Villa and finish that one up?
I figure we might as well, mate. Oh.
Or rather, plot.
Nice. Nice, Hunter.
Nice stealth.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Got him.
Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Oh no, a small explosion. And then Hunter gets paralyzed, and then it's a revenge arc.
The rest of the franchise, Hunter's in a wheelchair.
Okay?
Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Uh-oh. Ship developing. Spyro, you're one to shake your head, mate. Jesus. That's why we've got to get the epilogue. The ship must be confirmed. And I didn't get the skill points in here either, so we got to burn the trees, and we got to do another thing, I think? No, that's where the final egg is. I'm remembering now.
I think we have to get the last... Well, we're gonna have to get the last gems, but of course that'll be in the Sheila section.
So, yeah, the loading's fast, but I guess that's because there's, like, no FMVs to load and whatnot.
True. Well, I don't know if they were FMVs. I think they are in-engine movies, at least in the original, which, hey, that's pretty good. Easy way to tell if it's an FMV or something else is just, if you see little, you know, video artifacts, then you know it's an FMV.
What's the benefit of doing FMV versus in-game, do you think?
It's very simple. They can render the FMV on more powerful hardware, so instead of having to worry about, man, can like the PlayStation handle this cutscene, they literally render it on like a supercomputer, so that instead they can just play it like a video file.
Okay.
You know, that's how you got all the crazy videos in like the Final Fantasy on PS1. because they just recorded it on computers and then had it, you know, play the video of it.
There was a tree hiding back here, so there was. Dirty bastards hiding trees all over. Gotta scrap every single one of them. Oh, the door's already open. Neat. He's just running back and forth. No, it's cool. I'll kick his butt for you. What would these guys do without me, Tanner? I don't know, because he just dropped off of Discord. He'll be back. Still find them trees, mate.
Keep an eye out for any and all trees. They must be burned.
I'll do it.
Cleansing must occur.
Oh, cleansing gonna happen. Oh, you... It's a good job I caught that when I did. The absolute state. Don't know how far along we are in terms of trees right now. I know there's one in the place leading to the skateboard bit.
Well, we'll just keep frying him and wait for that big ol' skill point thing to pop up. Don't accidentally return home, no matter how tempting that portal looks.
What do I look like? Vinny, come on now.
Hey,
Is that all of them? Apparently not.
we roast Let's Players like we roast trees here.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where the last one is. Maybe I missed one at the beginning?
Possibly. Watch it be right behind where you start.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, wow.
Nope, still missing one. If you would like to look up the location of the trees, I'd be very grateful.
Sure, let me see if I can find one.
This Rhinox is too
Okay,
big
so there's one at the starting point, which we got. There's one at the grassy area over the river in the main plaza.
Got it.
You got it? Awesome.
Oh, I forgot how jamming the theme to Sunny Villa is.
Again, whole soundtrack, real good.
Oh, Stuart Copeland, you are bae. There we go, Sheila's place is open.
With the horrible nether portal to
Hey,
it.
Spyro, there are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Sheila, you had a whole Alp just to chill out on. That's much higher than any tower goes.
And I mean, you were literally inside of a cave, or a cage rather, not a cave. You were inside of a cage for so long. Like, you'd think you'd want to socialize a bit.
Okay, so let's go find this Marco person's love, I guess. Whole lot of bouncing you gotta do here. There we go. Hope you got a platforming. It's probably best you do Sheila's out before you come here, actually, because it will give you practice on mastering the double jump.
Otherwise, you would go there, quit the level, and come here. You have to kind of do it to get here, so...
It does feel good to control Sheila, I will say. Oosh. But you are right, there was a little bit more oomph in the PS1 original. Maybe it's just the way it was, like, crafted and whatnot.
Engine shenanigans.
What a fool. You guys, if you're not being paid, that's probably a good thing, because you don't really deserve it.
I mean, when we do, you know, hit them, we are taking their paychecks.
One whole gem.
They're not allowed to ask each other their wage, so that's why some have 1, some have 2, some have 5.
Yeah. Oh, I love ascending towers or structures and whatnot. It's one of my favorite video game tropes.
I like it over an ocean like this. It's quite nice, quite peaceful, like a lighthouse.
Indeed. So I guess if she was looking for peace and quiet, this place would fit the bill, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Pop open a chair, read a nice book. It'd be really nice.
Oh, too high. These guys think they can step to me. Get out of here.
And it's funny, you know, they run at you with their spears down, not thinking, hey, maybe I should, you know, run with my spear pointed, use it for its thing.
They would just beat me. Were they just to point the stick, it would be a done deal. You okay?
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Oh no, they kept that line intact.
It's probably the second shortest haired Rapunzel I've ever seen.
Yeah. They made sure to make her pink though, just in case you'd forget she was a girl. It's okay. I'm fine with that aesthetic. Doesn't make me mad, unlike some people. Don't know who I'm actually mentioning here, or subtweeting. Just imagine someone you dislike, it's probably them. I wasn't sure I was going to make that jump, and I didn't, because they actually succeeded for once.
Oh, it's close.
There we go. More gems down here? Thank you. Up, is it?
Looks like we only got 3 more, and now back down. Thank you, Sparks. Wonderful work.
Just making sure I haven't missed any here.
Looks like it's on the other side of that wall.
Boing.
It is nice that Sparks kind of, you know, joins along still.
I mean, Spire's not doing anything.
So does this mean that, you know, Sparks is the player insert?
That is stupid.
It is, but there's worse game theories out there.
Yeah. Good shit. Oh, Sunny Villa, you are a good first level. How would you say that compares to Stone Hill, which I guess is somewhat widely accepted to be the first level Spyro 1, and Glimmer? I
still think I like Glimmer more, if only because the fact that it is kind of a neutral theme. You know, it doesn't, this is a Roman theme. This would be an amazing second level for, you know, a starting theme, but I kind of like, you know, like the Green Hill, the just very basic sort of thing. Yeah. Stone Hill has that going for it too, but I like the layout of Glimmer more.
I got you, mate. I got you. Alright, now we can go to the next level, which I think is Cloud Vistas or whatever it's called.
We'll see as we head up past Sheila's Alp.
Ah, Cloud Spires, that's the one. Now, I know some people had things to say about the aesthetic of this place. I'll see if you can notice what I'm talking about when we get in there.
Alright, I will take a look with my eyes.
That's probably best, yes. Hee bleh. Grab some gems here first.
I'm looking.
There's a lot of stonework around here.
Yeah. Am I supposed to be noticing it yet?
They used to be just plain clouds, really.
Oh. So they changed it for... Oh, yeah! They did change it, you're right.
Interesting stuff.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
These guys seem pretty much unchanged. Oh, I noticed at the very last second that they had metal shields.
I like their Zeus bolts, though. Those are pretty cool.
Like we had the Romans, now I guess it's Norse. It's kind of like Valkyries and whatnot.
A little bit, yeah.
I think this place looks great, even if they couldn't really translate the cloud textures properly and just made them mountains and whatnot instead, because spires still make sense.
Honestly, they look sort of like the the stone cloud sort of look of like Disney's Hercules, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, where they kind of, you know, carve into the cloud designs into the stone. I like it. It's a cool change. It works for it.
Alright, what are we working with here? Any things? Let's have a look. No skill points here. Well, alright.
We'll be on the lookout for those.
The metal armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon flame.
Look at
If
them
you
just
hold
chilling
down
in the
charge
background.
button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Thank you for demonstrating, Zoe.
She's telling us this now, despite the fact that, like, by this point, you have probably flamed multiple enemies that you needed to.
Well, tutorials sometimes can't keep up with the pace of the player. That's why I imagine they're so hard to make, really. Oh. Well, at least that's not damaging, it just pushes me back.
That is quite good.
So what are we working with here in terms of gem numbers and such, mate?
We have 6 eggs and 400 gems. There's actually no more than 400 in any of the levels of the first world, so that is the cap.
Okay, mate. I'm wondering if we can actually get everything here. We might need a buddy, I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see a sign if there is one that needs a special new friend.
Ah, Stephanie. Stephanie the dragon.
See, my mind just goes to Stephanie Meyer because I've been watching videos on, hey, maybe Twilight didn't deserve the hate it got, which is like, you know what? That's fair.
I mean, watching the Cosmonaut thingamabob of it, they seem like entertaining movies, at least. I'm not sure how they are as books.
Oh no, the writing in the book is bad. I actually had to read it for university. Ugh.
There we go.
I took a class on pop culture, and so it was like, we're gonna take a look at a little bit of everything, even stuff that you know you'll hate.
In charge of guarding these bellows.
It's kind of moving a bit like claymation in this
Other
game.
way, if I was distracted, counting gems.
It's got those that Aardman mouth, you know.
No way, you doofus.
What?
Nice.
No? What else are you going to do with all those gems? Buy flying lessons? That was a good one.
The advice to say no to him is paying off.
It is.
Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
He had a lot more personality in this game. I'm glad it translates over to the remake. In the second game, he was just kind of there. He was just a little bit of a dick. Not Mondo dickitude like here.
Yeah, well, because there was always a little bit of, and I mean, it's disgusting to say the word, but a little bit of sympathy with him because, you know, he got kicked out of his castles and stuff. But now it's like, now you don't even live here. Why are you like this?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there we go. I did it! I'm a real dragon!
I'm a what?
I'm a what? That'd be a very different story if it was Hagrid coming to tell Spyro he's got a place at Hogwarts.
I'd be down with that. Better than him going to that other place.
I don't actually know what we're talking about here.
You know, sandwiches.
Tanner, we've talked about this. Not once, not twice, but thrice. And you need to stop.
Gotta keep it up. Keep up the tradition. If there's ever one of Spyro 4, if they ever remaster that or fix it or do anything, hey, who knows? One more time.
There you go. The bellows that make the clouds are working again.
Look at those big old popcorn clouds.
Yep, they are popcorn clouds.
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Hello, Henry.
Oh, Henry.
And there they go. Back to the first hub and whatnot. Right, where are my next gems? Over there. Oh, I guess up. That makes sense.
That felt like a really slow portal going up to begin with.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh.
I remember this
Our
one.
rain cloud at the crack of dawn, but these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
I'll take him out, don't you worry.
Aren't these the same ones that appeared in Colossus?
No, I'm pretty sure.
They looked a bit like the ones that were possessing the statues there.
Oh, he's so... I've never seen a happier Cloud.
Looks like a rare Cloud, like from, you know, like a Banjo-Kazooie or something.
Hello, Jake. If you see a dragon baby with your name, feel free to post in the comments and whatnot.
Well, they start off pretty, you know, basic names, but eventually you get to some weird ones later that you're like, that's not a person's name at all.
It's like, oh my god, it's Methuselah.
Brian, what a dork. Look at him with born with glasses. Damn, I want that healthcare plan.
Man, I imagine that was just you coming out with your same face and everything.
Face, hat, everything.
Love for Saber, just embedded from birth. He can't control that, it's how he was born.
Okay, for real, I'm looking back at, like, my, you know, growing up watching anime, and Saber's totally been there all along with me, because I'm watching old DVDs I had as a kid, and I'm like, why are there all these Fate commercials? What? It has literally followed me for life. You could say it was Fate.
Oh, snap. And you know, when he goes to the beach, there's like footsteps in the sand next to him. That's because Saber's there.
Yeah. And then, you know, when there's only my set of footsteps, I say, but Saber, why weren't you there during those times? And then Saber turns to me and said, you see, those were the times where I picked you up and carried you, because I'm a big buff woman, and dang, it's awesome.
I like the version of that where it's Sasquatch instead, and the guy turns to
so
Sasquatch
good.
and says, "Roar!"
It's so good. That's one of my favorite things. Just take any sort of Jesus parable and replace it with a Sasquatch and replace Jesus' dialogue with screaming. You got good stories.
Indeed. Oh, how did I miss that exactly?
Must have killed an enemy and Sparks was lazy.
Alright. How to get up there?
Well, not through that, because you can't cancel that. Maybe through this?
Oh, it's this guy.
Oh, what a cool dude! Look at his sunglasses!
He's blazing hot is what he is.
He looks like the one fusion whose name I forget.
Sunstone?
Well, that makes sense because these are sun seeds.
What do you think of Sunstone, mate?
Not utilized enough in my eyes.
Well, I mean, they were literally being defunded at the time they had to show it, so...
That's true. I like it. It's good. Good. I mean, honestly, all the fusions I pretty much like, aside from, Smoky Quartz, I'm not the biggest fan of.
You have wounded me mortally. How could you hate Smokey, who is shaped like a friend?
I think it literally is just the 3 arms. It's an odd number.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, Sunstone. Steven's endless enthusiasm and Garnet's boundless confidence creates a literal ray of sunshine. And that's symbolic, kids. Not everything has to look like a technicolored wader, you know what I'm saying? I'm not calling out anyone in particular, I'm just calling out in general.
Fair enough. So speaking of, these sun seeds here, it's very easy. All you do is you flame it, they advance to the next section, and you just keep going. By the end, they start to go really fast. They will actually start to really sprint past you. But for the most part, I don't think there's anything that happens. Like, they don't go back if you don't flame them fast enough. I think it's just, you just keep up the pace.
No, I'm pretty sure they reset. We'll probably see that in the third one, because I remember this being a bit tricky.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll see. Mind you, last time I saw the Sunseeds mission here was watching speedrunners who literally, like, run beside them the whole time.
Oh, get over there.
Gotta keep the heat up. I remember them moving a lot faster in the original.
I was told that the adaptive difficulty is not in this, because Sanzuru Games did not have the time to program it.
Yeah, so that is a thing that was in the original, where basically if you die a lot, it'll actually change. The biggest thing that it says will change is it will turn enemies into just gems. So where there would be an enemy before, it would instead put a gem down on the ground to make things a bit easier there. So it's called the Automated Challenge Tuning. I'm going to see if there's any more info on what else it might change.
Now I'm going to have to find my way over there.
Oh, it does. It also decreases boss difficulties. So they take less hits. There are, interesting, it says more eggs. Which is strange, because that seems like something that would be bad to get removed, because those are what you are looking for.
Kinda.
So basically the game only has two states. It's either you're on easy mode or hard mode. So it's not like Resident Evil 4 with its true, like, oh, we give you a state of adaptiveness. It's like, are you doing good or bad?
I like Cloud Spires on the level. I think it's pretty comfy.
Yeah. A little bit of... It's a nice light rainfall. It's not a torrent of rain.
No. No indeed, sir. Alright, go over there. Can he make it? Let's go. Of course he can. He's got hover. That's not all of them? Interesting.
Don't forget the egg!
Okay. Sorry, Claire, I was going to double back for you, but Tanner insisted.
I'll get it, because with the glasses, she can see clearly.
Well, I like the little rainbow thing. Some dragons do have custom animations, but they do share them through a lot of them.
Because there are a lot of dragons that you get. Way more than you'd get orbs in Spyro 2 there. Like, each level has, like, instead of, 3 orbs, you'll have, like, if I take a look at the count here, most of them have 5 or 6 eggs. There's a lot more.
Ooh, doggy. Where are you leading me?
Yeah, most levels have 6 eggs. So there are way more than your average, Spyro 2 level for collectibles.
I got you, mate.
Though, unlike Spyro 2, rather, you do find some of them just lying around. You don't have to do challenges for all of them, so it balances out. It's like a mixture between, again, Spyro 1 and 2. Some lie around, some you get from challenges. Try to get a mix.
Variety is how I would describe Spyro 3. It's what kept me going as a kid, for sure.
Back when you had the attention span of not much, because, hey, that's what being a kid's like.